We're on the verge of a clean sweep. A 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Denver Nuggets. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Nuggets. Now that they're up 3 games to none in this series, what's the hardest thing about these potential closeout games?
Not thinking you already have that Larry O'Brien trophy, because that's how you get yourself in trouble and potentially draw this series out more than it has to be.
And it goes down 2 points.
LeBron able to get it over the outstretched arms of the defender there, using his size and touch to get it up and down.
Now here's Anthony. Smith with a screen on James. The drive by Anthony. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hughes, good.
And one thing about Hughes, that man is always ready to shoot it.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. James against Anthony. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Smith with the basket on the assist by Anthony.
Far from just a jump shooter now. Smith also impressive at finishing in close.
Here's Hughes. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Anthony. Smith with a screen on LeBron. Anthony drives in, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And when he drives it, Melo does such a great job of using his frame to shield off the defender.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Hughes against Iverson, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Anthony. Down low. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Hughes. Can be against Ilgauskas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping.
Anthony against James. Smith with a screen on LeBron. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
How about that eclipse? What a screen by Smith.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Gibson looking it over. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, sweet move there, taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup.
Anthony against LeBron. The drive by Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, how about Carmelo's handles there, staying patient and creating for himself out of the offense.
Inside. Here's James. Got it. Good job in the low post. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
The Cavaliers leading. Timeout is called. First of the game. for the Cavaliers. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Oh, nice feed by Wesley. Always looking to get others involved.
The Nuggets trail by 4. 1:27 left here in the opening quarter. Anthony left side. And it's Anthony with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The shot's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Anthony. 10 points for him. Going inside. It's hauled in by Gooden. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Wesley. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Cleveland. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Now Anthony. Six to shoot. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Jones, the pass to Ilgauskas. Fade away, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot to time.
Shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Cavaliers lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Quicken Loans Arena. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The defense probably not going to give him this opening again because Smith went way up there that time.
Jones, the pass to Ilgauskas. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wesley against Smith. And slammed in by Smith.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Popovich. Now, here's Ilgauskas. Rebound by Smith.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Iverson, a screen on Wesley. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
And when you're a good passer, the D expects that. He tricked them there and kept it for a bucket.
Iverson against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You must do more than that to stop him, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Smith with it. 8 points for him. Iverson a screen on Westbrook. Here's Smith. A jam by J.R. Smith.
How about that screen by the little man, Iverson?
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the Cavaliers called. Time here. For the Cavaliers, James comes in for Wesley, and Larry Hughes is subbed in for Jones. In the corner, it's James. It's stolen by Anthony. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is proof that Anthony is just undeniable sometimes. Even the contact can't stop him from getting off that shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Anthony against LeBron. The putback. Out to Anthony. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Into the lane. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
James dishes to Ilgauskas. Pass to Varejao. James looking around. Now Ilgauskas. 5 on the clock. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Keeping those eyes up court always leads to good things.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the second quarter. James against Anthony. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Marshall is checked in for Cleveland. Daniel Gibson comes in for Jones.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Daniel Marshall.
Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. To the paint, out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's Smith. 10 points for him. Iverson a screen on Gibson. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
James. Rebound by Smith.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Iverson, a screen on Gibson. On the jam by J.R. Smith.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
James, left side. Fades back. Chalk up 2 there. James has got 4 points now in the quarter. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, here is Smith. 14 points for him. Iverson, a screen on Gibson. Smith drives in, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he... the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Anthony against LeBron. Anthony taking his time here. And Denver is out to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
On defense, the Cavaliers trailing by 4. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here is James. He's got 8. Pass to Ilgauskas. It's stolen by Anthony. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The layup off target. The Cavaliers trail by 4 to the wing right side. For 3, Gibson, rebounded by Anthony. The Nuggets shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
How about the power finish?
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. James against Anthony. LeBron passes to Ilgauskas. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Anthony. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Terrific drive, but a better finish.
Here's Hughes. Ilgauskas' screen on Miller. Hughes kicks to Gibson. Pass to LeBron. LeBron's just too strong inside.
And, you know, that kind of defensive effort not going to faze LeBron at all because he's resilient.
LeBron against Anthony. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Ilgauskas.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork. That time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Hughes against Iverson. Outside, James. LeBron slashes inside. Good on the bucket.
And I like the mix of power and agility James has on the drive. He can go through or around the beat.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Iverson a screen on Gibson. The drive by Smith. Can't cash in from close range. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Gibson passes to Hughes. The three. Kenyon Martin grabs the board. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Smith. 16 points for him. Iverson a screen on Gibson. The drive by Smith. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Speed. J.R. makes a living driving to the hoop.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Gibson against Smith. Outside Gibson. Ilgauskas up top. 6 on the shot clock. Over Martin. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
1:12 left in the third. Iverson a screen on Gibson. Smith drives in, and Smith with the stuff.
When Smith is shooting the rock like this, with this kind of confidence, watch out now. He can put you to sleep when he starts knocking down shots like that.
Now Hughes. Pass to LeBron. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Gibson against Smith. Iverson a screen on Gibson. And it's Smith penetrating. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Whoa! I can't believe what I just saw. Oh my God.
Unreal. We knew this about him coming in. LeBron can get a little freaky with it when he goes up top.
Smith with a screen on Hughes. The drive by Iverson. Beautiful finish from Iverson inside.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it. And quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the rope.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Pass to Wesley. Ilgauskas in the post. Can be covering. Goes back up. Misses at the rim.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Miller, the pass to Carmelo. Here he goes. And it's Anthony with the jam.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Wesley, the pass to Ilgauskas. Cleveland moving it around. Jones against Miller. Outside, Jones, and Cleveland turns it over again. And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in.
LeBron James.
Denver leading by 17. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
And he has it all grooved in tonight. Coach should tell him to stay in attack mode.
Jones against Miller. James left side. And he drops it in from the low post.
LeBron, so special. Can put points on the board in a hurry.
Anthony with it. And there's the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on LeBron James. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Gibson passes to Hughes. Ilgauskas' screen on Miller. To the inside. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Denver. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Shot clock at 5. Inside, tipped away. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. Second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look for Denver. Timeout, Cavaliers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Nuggets on D to the middle. Here's Ilgauskas. Leaves it in off the window.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Nuggets leading by 18.
Fourth quarter.
There's 1:59 left here in the fourth quarter. Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Chamberlain.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Clock at 6. Screen by Smith. Layup, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 18.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Nuggets.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just... made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Carmelo Anthony.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Marcus Camby, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Anthony comes in for Joe Smith. The drive by Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Shot by Gooden is no good. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now here's Iverson. Banked in off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the fly.
And they've done it. The Denver Nuggets have won the NBA championship.
We appreciate the passion you showed during tonight's game.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game. You've beaten the team, and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd, but our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.